E aí galera, beleza? Quem falar com vocês aí é o Nanerv. Estamos hoje mais uma vez com Red Dead 2 aí no canal, fazendo missões aí do game, mano, e outras coisas também. Dessa vez a gente vai fazer a missão do Dutch. Ah, mano, a gente vai ter que ir para outro lugar, né, cara? Porque deu uma merda lá. Bora falar com o Dutch agora.
So, we moving?
Yeah. Micah told me of a place we can lie low. Look here. Dewberry Creek, he said.
Okay.
Maybe you and Charles can go take a look, clear off anyone you find before the whole lot of us move in looking so conspicuous.
And how we gonna do that?
I don't know. Start dancing?
Looks like I turned into the goddamn errand boy.
You have turned into my son. You worry because I worry. We are just the same.
Hey, Charles, come on. I need you for something.
Now where have I heard that before?
Ó o cavalo do Charles, brabo, mano. Basta ter um dálmata. Bora.
Oh.
Como ainda não tem como botar as armas não. Pô, cara, dá pra gente cortar por aqui, ó. Agora a gente tá com a arma nova, mano.
Find a new spot to camp. Hey, slow down.
Bora, Charles. Cadê você, cara? Ah, bora.
So, yeah, where were we? Find a new spot to camp. We're packing up and moving on.
Again?
We have to, and fast. We'd already pushed our luck too far before that mess we just made in Valentine.
That didn't sound good.
Killed a lot of law. Killed a lot of Cornwall's men. They must know where we are by now.
So, we're heading south?
Yeah. Area called Dewberry Creek. Dutch wants us to give it a look. Make sure it's clear and a good place to lie low for a while.
I've only known him a few months, but the way he talks, I never thought I'd see him wanting to head south.
Right. And I know by now, there ain't no lying low.
There's too many of us for that.
Hang on a second. I think that must be it up ahead, the old dried up creek.
Seems very open.
Yeah, it does. Ain't sure to be the best in the rain, neither. Well, let's take a look around.
Hey, I see something over there. You see it? Someone on the ground there.
Eu também vi no mapa, mano. Tem um corpo ali. No chão. Cadê? Bora lá investigar isso aqui, mano.
He's been shot. Looks like trouble got here before us.
There's a camp just up ahead.
Sure. Let's get ready for business. Any shoot first, debate second.
I'm gonna shoot for the sake of it.
All right, Charles, let's go take a look.
You see there? A tent and a wagon. Looks deserted.
Okay, well, let's have a look around and make sure.
Será que tem alguém vivo aqui, mano?
Where is everybody?
Tá
Maybe
parecendo...
they heard us coming. Be careful.
I'm being careful.
Tá muito estranho isso aqui, mano. Tá muito quieto. Porra, tem coisa... Tem gente aqui, mano. Tem gente por aqui, cara. Tem uma marca amarela aqui também.
Sure.
Someone's still here.
There ain't no one here now.
I ain't so sure about that.
Pô, tem bagulho aqui, mano. Não dá pra ver, mano. Opa, tem gente aqui embaixo. Vamos lá, olha lá.
It's okay. It's okay. Come out of there. You okay? You don't mean you no harm.
He said, are you okay?
Sprechen Sie Deutsch? German?
No. Now go on, get out of here. Go, we need the land, go. Get the hell out of
They
here.
took our father.
Who did?
Men last night.
Where? Where did they take him?
Ain't no business of ours. I don't even speak their language.
You ain't as tough and dense as all that. Come on, Arthur.
Caraca, levaram o pai dela, filho. Tomara que ele esteja
The girl
vivo,
was
mano.
pointing this way. Let's see if we can pick up a trail.
Pô, deu um lagzinho aqui estranhão agora.
There. Tracks. Come on.
I don't see nothing.
Hoof marks. This way.
Tô contigo, Charles. Me mostra onde que é o caminho, velho.
What's going on with you?
What do you mean?
You were just gonna send that woman and her children on their way?
We're wanted, man. We got Pinkertons breathing down our necks. We should... moving camp. Not running off on some wild goose chase. Not running off on some wild goose chase.
Come on, Arthur. That's not how you are. Wait, just let me make sure this is right.
É, agora tá chovendo.
Okay, looks like they go down this way. So, what were you talking about before?
Well, maybe you don't know me as well as you think you do.
Pô, onde esse cara tá,
What
cara?
happened with those Pinkertons anyway? When you were fishing with Jack?
Said they were on to us. Offered me freedom if I turned Dutch yet.
They picked the wrong man there.
We should have moved right then, if you ask me.
Think this is the right way? Give me a second.
Pô, será que ele veio pra cá mesmo, cara? Acho que não, hein?
Continues along the shore here. You were saying before you disappeared on me?
Bastards
Pô,
told me they
o
killed Mac.
Charles é brabo, mano.
Said it right in front of Jack.
That kid. It's gonna be tough for him.
Yeah, but he has more folk looking out for him than most of the rest of us had growing up.
Se olha que vê as pegadas, eu não vejo nada.
John said he was going back to the auction yard to collect the money for those sheep.
He'd be a damn idiot going anywhere near that town right now.
He reckoned he'd be able to slip in and out.
Oh, well. If it's John's idea, it must be a good one.
Easy. What is it with you and him?
He disappeared on us for a while. When Jack would...
Hold up. Let me check this.
Caraca, a tempestade tá bem forte, hein, mano. Aê, mano,
Carry
máximo.
on along this trail.
Now, I was saying, when Jack was real young, a long while, a year ago,
He did?
and we was family, you know? Guess I still ain't fully forgiven him for that.
Agora o nosso cavalo tá no nível máximo.
Careful.
Whoa. Seems deserted. Let's take a look.
A gente tem que tomar cuidado, tem um acampamento ali na frente. Deve estar cheio de cara aqui, mano. Escoltando. Porra, engraçado que eu não tô vendo ninguém aqui, cara.
So where is this guy?
I don't know. But you know something? This is a better camp spot than back there. Much easier to defend.
Maybe.
There he is. Quick, cut him free and let's get out of here.
Aí, achamos ele aí agora, vamos libertar ele.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Das ist eine Falle! Vorsicht!
Ah, mas que merda, cara.
Three coming right at us.
You get the hell away from him!
Porra, pior que eu não tô vendo ninguém.
Why the hell you drag us into this,
Peguei
Charles?
Boa.
That all of them?
Doesn't look like it.
Ah, tem mais. Será que são os O'Driscolls, cara? Esses caras também? Eita, porra. Porra, sai daí, ó.
Last one's making a run for it. Take him down. Well,
Aí, pô.
you get him untied. Let's see what they've left behind for us.
Sie sind alle weg!
It's okay. Getting you out of here.
Tudo foi sorte, cara, porque... Acho que até a filha, né, falou pro
Vielen
Charles,
Dank
né?
für Ihre Hilfe.
Yeah,
Onde
okay.
você tava,
Yeah, you
sua
wait there a
localização.
second. Charles, go find Dutch. Get the caravan to divert here. This spot should work for us.
I agree.
Cadê? Vamos dar aquela luteada agora, velho. Roubar os caras. É bom que a gente tá fazendo coisas boas, né, cara, também. Estamos ganhando bastante honra. Essa honra tá na branca, eu acho, velho. É, tá na branca.
All right,
Cadê? Sobe aí, maluco. Bora.
I'll take you back to your family.
Vielen Dank für Ihre Hilfe. Also soll ich mitkommen?
Nossa, saí da minha trilha aqui, mano. Não dá pra ver
Wo
quase
bringen Sie
nada.
mich hin?
What the hell did you
A
do to
claridade
those
tá batendo
fellas?
na cara, assim, dá pra ver
Bitte?
nem muita coisa dá pra
Those
ver, mano.
men back there, why did they take you?
Geld? Money? Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look,
Pô, o cara tá falando em alemão, mas ele não consegue entender nada. Caralho, eu tropecei na pedra, mano. O que é? O colono foi atacado. Porra, atacado, a gente caímos, filho.
it's okay. We're getting you out of here.
Porra, mano.
Yep,
Olha o meu cavalo, cara.
let's get. Idiot.
Also
Tem meu cavalo tá de sacanagem comigo, mano. Bora, maluco.
Yeah.
A claridade tá braba, mano. Essa luz aí batendo na cara aí. Vamos devagar.
Wo bringen Sie mich hin?
What the hell did you do to those fellas?
Wie bitte?
Those men back there, why did they take you?
Geld? Money? Meiner Familie gehört eine Goldmine. Sie wollen Lösegeld erpressen.
How did someone even come up with them words?
Sie bringen mich zu meiner Familie? Vielen Dank. Wie haben Sie sie gefunden?
Look, I'm sorry, friend. I can barely speak English. Yeah.
Tá entendendo nada, velho. Tô entendendo nada. Vamos devagar aqui, porque aqui pode ter pedra. A gente pode cair, mano. Aí, chegamos já. Ainda bem.
Dem Herrgott sei Dank. Schatz!
Pô, cadê o Charlie? Charlie sumiu.
Ich hab gedacht, du seist tot.
Beinahe wärst du gewesen. Meine Lieblinge. Meine Herz allerliebsten. Oh, wie wunderbar. Oh,
Sie sind ein großer Mann.
ja.
Ein großer Mann.
Ja, wirklich.
Es ist ein Segen, dass wir Sie getroffen haben.
Come on, now get out of here. This place ain't safe. Get out of here!
Ja, ja, alles klar.
Vamos!
Ich hab was für Sie. Einen Moment. Dankeschön. Thank you. Vielen Dank, herzlichen Dank.
Guess it was a pleasure.
Ja!
Valeu pela barra de ouro, cara. Valeu, valeu. Muito obrigado. O Charlie sumiu, então vai ser só minha.
You were right. Oh, this place. Oh, it'll be perfect for us. Hello, Arthur.
Dutch?
Miss Grimshaw, Mr. Pearson, put everyone to work. Make this place a home. Well, I don't know where the hell we are, but we are going to make the best of it.
Vamos fazer doações. Cadê? Contribuir. Vou dar só item, cara. Porque o dinheiro eu não vou dar, não. Vou dar só item. Tem vários aqui, ó. Vamos dar tudo que tem aqui. É, dei bastante coisa. Vamos dar mais, como é? Não, não. O relógio é $12. Beleza, mano. Cadê? Bora fazer a próxima missão aí do Dutch. Deixa eu ver se tô com fome. Não, tô legal. Tá. Bora fazer logo a missão do Dutch logo. Ah, pelo menos aqui ele corre no acampamento, né, cara? O Novo Sul.
How you doing, old friend? Fine. It's funny, us ending up down here. My daddy died in a field in Pennsylvania, fighting this lot. I ever tell you that?
Many times.
I see I'm boring you, Arthur.
Worrying me. We lost men back there.
We have lofty goals, Arthur. We're trying to reform society to a kinder, truer, better way. Now, of course, there's gonna be casualties.
We're thieves. In a world that don't want us no more.
We are dreamers in an ever duller world of facts. Now, I'll give you that, but come on.
Nossa, meu cabelo tá grandão já, minha barra também tá
It's
grande.
nice out. Old Jose
Vou cortar, mano.
says that there's a creek around here. I reckon it's full of fish.
Pô, até que o lugarzinho aqui é maneiro, mano. Só faltou ter um barquinho ali, ó. Que não tem. E que a gente podia comprar um barco. Onde a gente vai?
Old girl, come on down here. Why don't you show us this creek you've been pissing in? Hey, you don't look too rosy, old friend. I thought this warmer weather would...
My days are looking good along over Dutch.
Always green crushing and bubble bursting, you. Come on, Hosea. Let's go. Fishing.
Come on, then.
Cara, bora, o Rosé vai com a gente, o cagão. Mas o cara é brabo, o Rosé é brabo, mano. Os caras estão fazendo aqui a escolta aqui, mano. Do nosso acampamento. Ficar de vigia, né? Porque se não ficar de vigia, ferrou.
I need to get out for a bit. Me and the old guard. Before any of them back there, oh, there was us.
The curious couple and their unruly son.
It feels good here. You did well finding that spot, Arthur.
More Charles than me.
It's like I can breathe again, thick and soupy as this air is. Might even do your whistling pipes some good, Hosea.
I was once in this country with Bessie. Ah, feels like a lifetime ago.
It was a lifetime ago. But what a life we have lived, how well we have fought, especially both of you.
I hope so.
But now, when things are desperate, we have to stick with the plan. Make enough money, then find somewhere where nobody will find us. Where we don't have to hide.
Like where?
I got some ideas hatching, but I need you with me, not against me. Both of you.
Of course.
Still, we do need money. So keep a low profile, especially in the local town. After Valentine, I want everyone on best behavior here. No trouble. But start turning over the soil and the rocks. See what turns up.
Dutch, we've got to be discreet.
Imagine what a slew of rich simpletons there must be down here. Oh, this is perfect for you, Hosea. You'll be able to play them like a fiddle.
Nothing would give me greater pleasure, but
No buts. Not today. We fish and we enjoy the day. Looks like law up ahead. Play it cool. Hold. Yeah.
Opa, tem um trem aqui, mano, parado com os caras presos aqui dentro. Isso vai dar problema.
whoa. Hello,
Ah, a gente não vai soltar os malucos não, né?
Well, look what
Ou
the
será
kid
que
drug
vamos?
in.
I seem to have gotten myself in a spot of bother.
Quiet back there.
Let's see if we can't sort this out.
Well, well, look who it is.
How are you, boys?
Fine.
This is quite some country you have here.
We like it well enough.
Hoagie McIntosh, at your service.
Lee Gray. This is my deputy Archibald McGregor.
It is good to meet you.
You a Scot?
Partly. The best part.
Of course.
Now, tell me, sir.
Caramba,
what
os
did the
caras tão
silly
abrindo o
fancy
cadeado,
fop
velho.
back there do? Nothing too terrible, I trust.
He was
Caralho.
accused of running a gold mining investment scam.
Olha lá.
No. I'm sure he wasn't. He is a magician. I know him. He's a fool, but he is not a bad fellow. Now, can we just...
I wouldn't do that if I were you.
Shit! Ah, the Anderson boys! I can't have more scandal!
Olha os caras filha da mãe.
Allow us to help, my friend. Arthur,
Chase wanted man.
and take Archibald with you.
Just what I signed up for. Come
Seu
on,
Bete, dê uma
big
ajuda,
guy.
bora pegar eles lá,
Perhaps we
esses
can
otários.
discuss the foolish magician.
Let's go after that train. Keep
Calma,
your
velho.
guns holstered. We need them Anderson boys alive. Come on, hurry.
All right.
Come on, we're losing them.
Will you relax? We're not losing them.
Faster, come on.
Pô, 30 é muito
What's your
rápido,
name,
velho.
sir?
Arthur Callahan.
Faster, Mr. Callahan, please. My neck is on the line here.
I get it. I'm doing my best. Looks like
Ah, o cara não tá conseguindo subir não, velho.
You sure I can't
Aí o outro
just
foi
shoot?
ajudar ele.
No.
Filha da
Did I
mãe.
not say that?
You said
Porra, dava pra pular num trem, cara. Ah. Cara.
That must have
Caraca,
Leave 'em
velho.
stay
Você
with
fudeu,
that
hein?
train. The train's
Muito
slowing down
otário.
to go through the station. Now's our chance.
Foi zoar,
See if
acabou
you
se
can get
ferrando.
alongside the train.
Bora, calma.
You need to
vai.
get alongside it. See the flat carriage? Head for that. Get us as close as you can. You think you can jump
filhão.
on there?
Vamos lá.
Why me?
Porra.
God bastard. I didn't do
Ah, não,
nothing.
mano.
Ah,
Qual é, Arthur?
damn fool.
Toma. Sai. Só correr, velho. Eles estão sem arma, ainda bem.
Stop.
Porra, não vão parar não, mano. Eu tô com o então aqui, mas eu não vou dar tiro neles não. Dá pra controlar a situação sem dar tiro neles. Até parece que aí vai adiantar alguma coisa.
Go, get after them.
Bastard. Damn bastard.
Solta, porra.
Get the hell away from me.
Opa. Valeu.
You hold it right there.
Run, don't let them get away.
Out of the way.
Não.
I'm coming for you next.
I'm gonna ride ahead and stop the train. Guess
E
just
esse
us
aqui?
then,
Ih, tá com faquinha? Ah, é? Tá com faquinha? Ah, deu
We need
sorte.
to bother. Let me go. I can't do that.
Porra, não vou botar tá. Ih, olha lá. Cadê? Bora.
You ain't much of a
Toma cuidado pra gente não ser esfaqueado, mano.
Are you sure?
Ele soltou. Não, soltou não. Calma. Ah, filho da puta.
yourself, he's as dirty as they come.
Bora, Arthur, acaba com ele. Já era, filhão.
I don't think I can open the door from the
Sentiu.
Unfortunately.
Need some gin? Come on.
Droga. Ih, a luta total. Ah. Na hora que eu falar que a luta tava boa, mano.
Well, I don't think he's dead. I think I won the fight. Just about.
Pegar esse otário logo. Bom, agora a gente tá fazendo papel de bonzinho.
Bring him out here.
Deputy,
Sounded like quite a commotion. Is that him?
I sincerely hope so.
Old Anders Anderson.
So what now?
Take him in, come on.
Só sei que ele apanha pra caramba.
Fine job, well done.
Porra, não tem
Pat
botado,
on
não
the
vou
back
botar no
for
cavalo
me
dele.
for stopping the train. Load Anders onto the back of your horse there, and we'll take him to Sheriff Gray.
Ah, não dá não, mano.
There you go. You are a natural. All right, let's take him in. Follow me.
What about the others?
Oh, we'll round them up. Anders back there is the brains of the operation, and that's really saying something.
You're the boss.
That was mighty impressive, sir. I have to admit. I'd hazard a guess you've served the law yourself at some point.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that.
Are you familiar with the area here?
No, not really.
On your right here, these tobacco fields? This is part of Caliga Hall, big estate belonging to the Gray family.
Looks bone dry.
Yes, we are in dire need of some rain round here, let me tell you. The Grays have lived in Caliga Hall for generations. Fine people. My family's been working for them for years. Sheriff Gray's the one I know best, of course, but they own half the businesses in town.
Which town?
Rhodes, sir. You don't know it? Where we're headed right now. Ain't what it was before the war, but it has its charms. I'm sure you already know of the Braithwaites.
Like I said, just got down here.
Another big family in these parts. They have an estate west of here. Awful people, truly awful. They've been fighting with the Grays for as long as I can remember.
Sounds like quite the place you got here.
Só sei que a gente tá longe pra caramba, mano, dos caras lá.
We're gonna bear left here.
Tá ligado? É um pouco chato jogar assim, mas esse modo aí é o modo que dá pra ler a legenda, cara. Já que ninguém tá falando, vamos jogar normal mesmo. Tela cheia é melhor. Vamos dar uma acelerada aí, filhão. Porra, tá muito lento.
Here we are. Welcome to Rhodes.
Porra, lugar
Up
brabo,
there
hein,
on
cara.
your left is the Rhodes Parlor House. Very reputable saloon owned by the Gray family. We also have a general store,
atropelou o cara,
gunsmith,
filhão.
post office, train station, of course.
What more do you need?
Can you grab Anders off your horse and carry him in for me?
Cadê o xerife? Ah, tá ali sentado, vacilão.
Sooner you get him off your horse, sooner we can get him in a cell.
Porra, meu chapéu.
Hey,
Tá.
fellas.
Bora pegar o chefe do crime.
Just bring him here.
Mr. Gray!
E jogar no chão.
Very good.
I told you Arthur would deliver. Man has a passion for justice.
That's wonderful.
So, about my friend here?
Your idiot friend is free to go. But no more trouble from you, partner.
I promise you, this was all just a big misunderstanding. However, I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Now, I'll pretend to appreciate that. Mr. McIntosh, it has been a real pleasure. The mostly good citizens of Rhodes, we welcome you.
Well, we're just honored to be here.
And make your friend behave. We got enough trouble from some of the residents, old-timers who've gone, sadly, to seed and lost their dignity.
How terrible. Come along now. I will keep this fellow on the straight and narrow.
Come back and see us sometime soon. Excuse me, gentlemen. Bo, these better be ugly rumors. Is it true you were seen talking to that wretched Penelope Braithwaite?
I can't thank you enough.
Where have you been?
Around,
And where are you staying?
I'm renting a caravan on the edge of town behind the church. It's horrible, but no one comes looking. The whole town is trapped in this interminable feud between the two families. His lot, Gray's, and Braithwaite's.
Interesting.
Two old plantation houses, and falling out, rebel gold, marrying cousins or not marrying.
Arthur, Jose, you start poking around. See what you can find out about that.
I have missed you, boys. I've heard about bounty.
Well, there's been a price on my head for 13 years. It'll take a month to find us down here, and it seems like we can have a little sport.
Well, they're good bounties.
Where you hear this?
Some fellas I met at a camp near the state line said there was talk of it in bars in the north and west for 500 miles. There was talk of super agents or some such.
Super agents. I'd love to meet one. It's just talk.
I'm sure it is, but I couldn't not tell you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, gentlemen.
É cada maluco nesse jogo.
Okay, so these two plantation families. Arthur, you start sniffing around the Gray's place, see what the story is there.
Yeah, I passed by it earlier with our friend, Archibald.
Good. Hosea, you see what you can find out about these Braithwaites.
All right. Thank you, Arthur.
Cara, o jogo tá muito lindo, cara, esse jogo. Caraca.
There's still time. I'm up for it.
How about you, Arthur? Or have you had enough of the chase for one day?
O quê?
Arthur?
Vamos pescar, cara.
Sure, why not?
Great. Hosea, why don't you lead us to that spot you were talking about? Kinda like this place.
Okay, let's see if we can avoid any more excitement.
Well, you didn't hear it from me, but old Pete
Vou ver
said
o cavalo de geral,
his
falei.
integrity, all his gold when
Ué, cadê meu? Eu tô.
Damnation. Let's go, boy.
Cadê? Bora, Zé, pescar, pô. Cadê o seu cavalo, mano? Ah, tá vindo. Pô, lerdão, hein?
All right, gentlemen, follow me. Why
Ué,
are
o
you
Dutch
stopping?
também vai, Dutch. Caraca, o cocô do cavalo, filhão. Fiz uma ilha de cocô ali. Bora.
How are you?
So how far is this creek?
It's a bit of a ride still, and it's not a creek. It's the same lake we camped on, just a different part. It'll be worth it. I saw some big drum and sturgeon there. Should be rock bass, bluegills, perch, pickerel too. It's a good spot.
We'll see if you're as good at catching fish
out.
as you are at catching criminals, Arthur.
Trelawney owes me for that.
Trelawney owes everyone for something, but his information is good.
Plus, we are now ingratiated with the local law. I'd say it was a worthwhile diversion all around.
Trelawney's like a bad penny.
I'm not sure how good a magician he is, but he's certainly good at disappearing when he feels like it.
Where does he go?
Everywhere and nowhere, it seems. We wouldn't have got Sean back if he hadn't been weaseling around down that way, though.
Hey, Dutch, remember that time you found him in the outhouse?
Oh, yeah. We hadn't seen him in weeks. We stopped in some dead-end town in the middle of nowhere. Don't even remember the name.
You and Bill were off doing something, Arthur.
So, we pick up some supplies. I go to relieve myself. Open the door, and there's Trelawney, sitting there, newspaper in hand. Mr. Vanderlyn. I say, what the hell are you doing here? And he said, I could ask you the same thing. Now, if you wouldn't mind giving me a little privacy, I ate a rotten oyster.
Hey, maybe there are actually 100 Trelawneys.
What a terrible thought.
O lugar é longe, hein, cara. O lugar é bem longe. Detalhes do céu é brabo também, cara.
Watch out!
Foi mal. Pô, o jogo tá mais real que a vida real, mano. Qual foi? Olha o céu
This
disso.
is the spot. Down to the left there.
Porra, até que enfim já estamos chegando. Bora dar uma cavalgada mais rápida? Porra, tá muito lento.
I saw some boats around last time. Be good to get to deeper water.
Hey,
Ah,
those
cadê
the
o barco?
boats you mean?
Yes. Good.
Ah, tá ali na frente.
I'm sure nobody would mind if we borrowed one of these. Come on.
Whoa!
All right. This looks like a fine vessel.
Okay.
Back on the horse, Arthur.
Come on, Arthur. Let's get her in the water.
I got a good feeling about fishing here. There's supposed to be some incredible sturgeon.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. Let me row. You boys are too old for real labor no more.
You're too dumb for anything else.
You're still too quick for me, old man.
Enjoy picking on children. Now take us to the deeper water and pray for good luck and stupid fish.
But what about stupid
Pela
luck?
primeira vez num
Good
barco,
fish.
mano, no Red
That'll
10.
do too. Keep going.
Pô, o movimento da água também tá brabo, mano.
I think here's good.
Caraca, hein.
All right.
Que
Good
jogo
luck,
maravilhoso,
gentlemen.
cara, na moral. Calma aí, calma aí.
You won't catch much without a rod.
Calma aí, deixa eu... Ah, tá, só
You
apertar
really
ali.
come here at dawn
Tava
or
pressionando
dusk.
L1 pra
That's
pegar a
when
vara
you
de
catch
pesca.
the best fish. We should use a lake lure. That'll give us a much better chance of hooking something big like
Porra, tô sem
a
isca, mano.
sturgeon.
What's wrong with a good old worm?
Oh, worms are good for tiddlers like bluegill and rock bass, but you'd have to be real lucky to catch a sturgeon with one.
Lures it is, then. You heard the expert, Arthur. Let's bait up.
Keep the lure moving slowly on the water so it looks like a little fish just asking to be eaten.
Arthur's got a bite.
Now reel him in, Arthur.
Ó, já visguei um peixe já, mano. Tô puxando ele, mas
They're nibbling.
não tá dando coisa direito. Tô puxando, hein. Caraca. Aí, agora sim. Talvez pra cá. Isso. Olha lá. Aí, consegui.
Look at this beauty.
There you go.
Well done, Arthur.
They can grow a lot bigger than that. Fella told me he once saw a monster lake sturgeon near the mouth of the river, just southwest of Saint Denis. 50-pounder, he reckoned.
I would like to see that.
Shit.
Ah, dessa vez a gente vai apanhar vários peixes, hein.
Hey, Dale. You remember that time we sent Arthur out fishing? He came back with 3 beautiful bass.
Not this again.
I don't think I do.
Oh, yeah. You do. He was maybe 20. 21. Walked in all full of himself. We had a big
Peguei
feast.
mais um.
Toasted him all
Peguei
night.
mais um, peguei mais um.
This was
Pra cá, pra cá.
15 years ago.
Oh, I remember now.
Then, the next week, Arthur and I are at the market, and Fishmonger calls out, "So how did you enjoy
Agora pro
those
outro lado,
bass?"
tá vibrando o controle.
Look, you
Pra
can
cá, pra
fish,
cá.
or you can go drinking all day, rob someone, and
Caraca, isso
buy
aqui
some
cansa o
fish.
dedo, mano, ficar gerando isso aqui.
You're getting the hang of this.
Outro peixe igual, né?
I used to go fishing with this feller back in the day. Wesley, his name was. Real miserable bastard, but he loved to fish. We'd go out all the time. But one day, we were river fishing when we see a funeral procession going over the bridge, and out of the blue, Wesley stands up, takes off his hat, bows his head. Then he sits down, picks his rod back up, and carries on. Doesn't say a word. So I'm a little surprised and say, "Wesley, that was nice of you."
Peguei
He
outro.
replies, "Well,
É um atrás do
I had
outro.
to. After all, I was married to her for 30
Vamos
years."
puxar, vamos puxar.
Oh, there he is.
Acorda.
Oh, dear God.
Senão ele vai
Swim
fugir.
ashore.
You hooked him.
Pau,
There you
pau.
go.
Aí.
That's a nice one.
Remember those big salmon I caught in Montana last year? We had a banquet planned that night until Copper went and scoffed the lot.
You never had control
Acho
of
que é
that
só o
dog.
último peixe.
Yeah, it's the spirit, though. Never lost the puppy in him, right to the end.
You know, I remember us saying how Blackwater was the furthest east we'd ever been. As a group, I mean.
Feels like the more we try to head west, the further east we end up.
We had all those safe spots picked out to lie low in New Austin after the ferry job.
I liked it there. Still open. and
Beleza,
wide
mano,
the
mais
way it
um.
should be. Somehow the desert makes you feel closer
Vamos
to
com
the
calma.
sky.
No point us trying
Caraca,
to
o
get
Miguel já
back
tá
that way
cansado já, mano.
anytime soon.
Tô cansado de tanto fazer isso.
patrols out all over tall trees and great
Só o mesmo
plains.
peixe que a gente
We
pesca,
saw
mano.
when we went back to Sean.
Well, look at us now, huh? It
Tá
could
bom,
be
chega,
worse.
chega, chega de pescar.
Plans change. That's just how life goes.
Ah, I should have had that one.
Hey, I reckon we call it a day, fellas.
Already?
You ain't been chasing down outlaws.
Pô, pesquei peixe pra caramba, porra.
All right. Think we got a decent haul here.
Bora, bora.
Pearson will be happy. Should we head back?
We could keep the boat not too far back to camp from here.
Good idea. Could be useful.
What about the horses?
Well, they'll find their way back.
Just follow the shore south, Arthur.
That was fun.
Aha!
Thank you, boys. Now, Hosea,
Yes.
how about a song?
Okay. All right, I got one for you. I asked that gal to give me some.
I asked that gal to give me some. She says wait till the taters is done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. I couldn't wait till the taters was done. Threw her on the floor and I knocked off some. I wish to God I'd passed her by. I wish to God I'd passed her by. Taters got burnt and so did I.
That was pretty good. But you know, what song we should be singing?
What?
Well, look at us. 3 mariners.
Ah, of course.
Well, we 3 poor mariners newly come from the seas. We spend our lives in jeopardy while others live at ease. Shall we go dance this round, around, around? Shall we go dance this round, around, around? And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, round. We care not for the martial men that do our states disdain, but we care for the merchant men who do our states maintain. To them we dance this round, around, around. To them we dance this round, around, around. And he that is a bully boy, come pledge me on this ground, 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 ground.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Well, you know, we should not let the folks back at camp think that we had too much fun.
Indeed not.
Aí sim, hein, cara. Pelo menos distrair uma cabeça um
All
pouco.
right. I think we are gonna be okay. I know. Oh, I always know. Whenever I got you two by my side, things are gonna be just fine. This place will be good for us. For now, anyway.
I hope so.
Ah, beleza. Completamos aí a missão.
I am going to take in the view.
I'll give these fish to Pearson.
You know, I think I've heard enough of your
Arthur, how you been? I've been real worried.
What do you want?
Don't be like that. All right, just a few bucks. I'm short.
Get lost.
Well, I'll go try someone with a heart.
You do that. Okay, well, let's talk more later.
Yep.
Ah, agora tem várias missões pra gente fazer aqui, mano. Mas eu acho que não vai dar pra gente fazer mais não, porque o PS4 só grava 60 minutos. Eu vou deixar pro próximo vídeo aí. Espero que vocês tenham gostado aí do vídeo aí. Deixe seu like no canal, se inscreva no canal e até a próxima. Falou e fui.